You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, this is not great. You remember in the offseason, Kelsey Mitchell was a free agent. And for a long period of time, I got the sense that she actually came kind of close to not coming back to the Indiana Fever. And I'm going to tell you why. When I watch her play, there's plenty of times I'm like, she thinks she is the superstar on this team. All right? And look, she scored 29 points last night, right? She's a dynamic scorer, but her assist and rebounding is not where I want to see, quote unquote, somebody that's supposed to be the best player on the team. I bet in their eyes, that's not okay. It's not where it needs to be. And Caitlin Clark is the superstar of this team. I don't think there's any confusion there. And there are statements made by members of her family, Kelsey Mitchell's, that tells you either Kelsey is having to listen to this from her family, or this is things they have sat down and talked about, or it has even been from her, for lack of a better way of putting it, bitching and pissing and moaning to the family that maybe she's not very happy, that she thinks she is the true superstar on this team. Now, look, like moms, etc., they're always going to believe that their shugums, their kids are going to be better than everybody else, right? And the fact is, this statement that's on my screen right here, it's not even factual. Okay, it's not factual because just this season, I think that the Fever are either 4-7 or now 4-8 without Caitlin Clark, and they're 8-5 with her. So with Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell, no, they're not winning games without Caitlin Clark. And weren't they there prior to Caitlin showing up? They didn't look that good then. So I'm confused by this, but still, here we go. Clark's delusional fans, this evidently is a friend of the family or something, is what I am understanding. And I don't know that we have all the dynamics. And I know there's people upset that people are even bringing this up, but this is significant. This tells you there may be an actual fracture in that locker room. And it makes me wonder, are we starting to see why she hasn't gotten any help from her teammates? Right there, I said it out loud. Outside of just a couple of teammates there, she's been getting the crap kicked out of her and teammates standing around looking up at the air. I mean, seriously. You would think the way they've treated Caitlin Clark, all of a sudden a teammate would come out of nowhere throwing a right hand. No, it hadn't happened. I mean, and that's bothered me. This whole time it's bothered me. Clark's delusional fans can stay mad and call me all of the names in the book, but we all saw, including y'all, who carries my Fever team, and we all know who the offense should be ran through. Whether you like it or not, these two players can win some games without Clark, but Clark can't win a single game without them. How do we know that? That's what I'd like to know. And look, Kelsey Mitchell, I gotta agree. Now, I'm not sure if this is, I heard one person say that this was her mother. I heard another person say, no, this is like a sister or something like that. I'm glad I'm a twin. That's all I'm going to say. On my me. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. It's time to start talking about how CeCe's ruining the Fever momentum with her. I don't see them making the playoffs when she was out. I could see them upset. When she was out, I could see them upsetting the New Yorks and Minnesotas in the playoffs. And right here. So I guess that's an agreement. I mean, I just don't understand. Why is this stuff coming out? Because this is obviously going to make the rounds now, and it is. Like, more and more stuff is coming out. Her whole family shares this thought, by the way. They took pictures with Team Collier and two of the Team Clark replacements. Well, I mean, I don't know if we can get mad because they took pictures with other supposed all-stars. I mean, I think anybody's family would do that, so I wouldn't read too much into that, but still. Kev Dre Mitchell. I don't know what member of the family this is. Last name Mitchell. Mitchell never missed a game, finished 10th in the MVP voting, played a huge role in helping the Fever make the playoffs for the first time in 7 years. This past offseason, the Fever signed her to a Supermax contract, making her one of the highest paid players in the league. Mitchell might not make a lot of headlines with all the buzz around Clark, but make no mistake, Kelsey Mitchell is the soul of this franchise, and she's earned every bit of it. That makes me wonder if we're in a situation where is there some drama in that locker room right now that we didn't know about? I mean, seriously. I mean, this is crazy. I don't know. Some people are saying that she's already that I guess a couple of these folks have already deleted their social media accounts. One word, jealous. Sorry for Kelsey, but she needs to talk to her family. Uh, a lot of mouth for a family of a midget shooting guard. You know, a lot of people are not happy with this, the way this has come out now. People are mad. Dang, why the hell did she sign if she wanted to be the focal point? She's gained so much from playing with Caitlin. Now she's injured and they kicked her to the curb. Talking about Caitlin, they kicked Caitlin to the curb. It says KM, this person's saying, hey, it's not that big a deal because, you know, that's family. Yeah, but the problem is it's family running their mouths out in public. That's the problem. This is now immediately causing an issue. The whole fan base. You already had people still trying to defend Stephanie White, and she has been terrible as a head coach. I don't know what people could possibly be trying to defend at this point. She's been awful. But that's fractured the Indiana Fever fan base. Now this will fracture the Indiana Fever fan base yet again. I've had the feeling the whole time this season that Kelsey Mitchell would not be coming back after this season's over. She's on a 1-year deal. And I do believe and have felt this way that she thinks she is the star of this team. All right? And look, she's one of the big three. She is one of the big three. But Caitlin Clark is the focal point of this team. I wonder if you give Stephanie White truth serum, would she tell you she believes the star of this team, the focal point, is actually Kelsey Mitchell? Because I think there's a chance she would tell you that. And that is a massive problem. That's a huge problem. Well, it's family. It's not that big a deal. Where it becomes a big deal is it's out in public, causing drama, and it will because this league is so damn messy, and everybody involved with it seems like it's so damn messy. And again, you talk about more things off the court than you do the actual games itself. I mean, you know, it's a major problem. I don't know. I don't know. I think she ends up. I think Kelsey Mitchell ends up going somewhere else after the season. I believe that. That may make a lot of people mad, but if she truly believes that she is the one, look, The second thing I was going to say is the problem is if Kelsey is sitting in a room with her family and this stuff is coming from her by way of complaints, venting, because you get with your family, you start venting, they start talking you up, you get charged up, then you go to work mad and you're not happy with what's going on because you done been charged up by the family. It does cause issues. I've seen that happen in regular everyday life with people. They get around their family and they get agged on, and next thing you know, they're blowing something up that they probably shouldn't be blowing up, frankly. Because, yeah, your family's always going to have your side. When it's not always the right side, that's the thing. Tell me what you think. Oh, shit. More drama. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Before we jump in, make sure you go to our merch store, our Make Basketball Great Again shirt, and our newest shirt that just came out. Both shirts are brand new. The American Flag Skull Fever Enforcer shirt. And use promo code CC22 for 20% off.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.